everybody, how are you all doing on this fine day? My name is Manga Artist and I am now back for my 5th annual drawing to celebrate the time of year that is Christmas. Gotta love this time of year. At long last, 2020 is coming to an end. After everything we have been through, after all the hardships we had to endure, after all the anxiety, hatred, loneliness, and depression, this absolutely terrible year is reaching its conclusion. At last. And to celebrate this, I decided that I was going to make this Christmas drawing way more special. Usually when I do these drawings, I'd not record me doing the sketch as I feel like I'm very indecisive and it takes far too long. But I feel like with this one, you kinda need to see how I got to my final idea, as I went into this one with no plans at all, just completely winging it as I went. And I think this worked very well, and this is purely just a me thing, but I love that with digital art, you don't have to see the hand, and the lines just magically draw out onto the screen. I don't know, I never really got used to just how much my hand gets in the way of the process, and it sometimes is very frustrating to see my speed draws after hours of work, only to see my hand blocking the view of mostly everything. First world problems at their absolute finest, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of digital, there actually is a reason why I chose it this time around. You see, these SonAlly drawings are not just a way for me to have an excuse to make a cute picture every year, but they are also a way to illustrate how far I've come as an artist by putting all my strengths and lessons I learned from the past year into one drawing. For example, 2016 was to show off my expressions, 2017 was to show off my line work, 2018 was to show off how far my coloring has come, and 2019 was to show off my backgrounds, all of which were drawn traditionally using markers and inks. However, in 2020, traditional art was extremely rare, because in this year, I've been doing digital art pretty much non-stop. This was mainly because I got a new Boskto tablet for my birthday, but ever since then, I've been honing my skills in the world of digital art and made some great progress thanks to amazing feedback and really good critique. One person being the artist of The Walking Dead, Ben Hennessy. Oh, it just feels amazing saying that. But back to digital art. There is just so much more you can do in an app than you could ever do with traditional art. And I grew to love the world of technology with all my heart. So for this SonAlly drawing, I did everything in Manga Studio 5, my default app, and using my fancy tablet. I swear to you guys, recording a video has never been so easy. I also made a bit of an effort to show a little bit of 2020 in this piece with making Sally's hair a little messier than usual and giving Sonic brown gloves and a small patch of cloth later in this drawing. I'm very happy with this piece specifically because I think it's like a really nice continuation to the little story these annual drawings tell when you look at them back to back. You know, in 2016 you had Sonic being all flustered from seeing the mistletoe by the fireplace, with Sally looking all cocky and smirking, almost like she's making fun of Sonic since he's always so confident and bold whenever he does anything else. Then we move to 2017, which shows the two alone outside in the snow, just laughing and enjoying each other's company, like two best buddies. Then 2018 shows Sonic finally being more confident with his relationship with Sally and makes the first move with a little peck on the cheek in front of the Northern Lights, making sure that this memory will be forever, showing that the relationship between the two is now more than just friends, with 2019 being the year Sally reciprocates these feelings to Sonic and returns the peck while the two were hugging. And now 2020 is the year where they are completely into each other with a solid kiss in the forest, which you will see later on. When I did my first drawing in 2016, I didn't have a continuous story that I wanted to work on, but ever since 2018, I kinda liked this idea of this very slow, but very heartwarming relationship building between these two characters. These drawings just kinda show that sometimes relationships take a very long time to build, especially intimate ones, and that's even more considering nowadays in our current dating culture. Sometimes the person is very slow and very unsure of themselves at first, so they're scared to make the move, and that it takes a special moment of courage to make that step in making that bond official, knowing at last that they are ready for what the future will hold. And the fact that these two know each other for so long, they know so much about each other, and the relationship will just thrive so much easier. And that's really how I see Sonic and Sally, if I'm being honest. They just have that kind of friendship in the show. It was really, really cute. I also like how in my drawings, Sonic and Sally keep looking older. Back then, they looked like they were around teenagers, but now they look like they're in their mid-20s, so that's very nice. I do apologize if I'm coming off as a bit egotistical, but I am very happy with the progress I've made. But alas, I think this drawing has successfully one-upped the drawing from last year, and I'm happy to say that this piece of art is one of my better ones. Probably one of my best. It took around 2 hours to complete, and I've had fun throughout it all. I think it has a lot more sentimental value, and it shows off what I learned and my methods of drawing very well. There is one thing I want to talk about, and that's the lack of content that I was making throughout 2020. I am deeply sorry for that. I'd say my reasons were... There were several reasons as to why I didn't do any art, but the main one was college. College is insanely busy, and I messed up a lot in my first semester. I made practically every single mistake a first-year student can make. But now that I've made all those mistakes, I can go into my second semester much more prepared. And I'm not going to promise that there will be more content in 2021, because if I'm being honest, Manga Artist it's the channel where I'm kind of lost in terms of content. I don't exactly know what to do anymore with this channel. So if I end up not making content for like 4+ months again, then I'm sorry, but my focus is not on this channel anymore. It's more focused on bigger and better projects. And it sucks that I don't feel so strongly for this channel anymore because it's easily my biggest, but I think it's kind of run its course now. And I think in 2021, it might be possible that this channel might be dead. But until then, we'll just see what happens. Let me know what you think of this drawing in the comments below, like it and share it around if you want to show support, and if you liked what you watched and want to see more like it, then feel free to hit that subscribe button on the channel. But if my voice and my words were what attracted you more than the drawing itself, then feel free to check out my second, and my personal favorite channel, Manga Writer, where I'm putting all my effort into nowadays. I make video essays and reviews about video games, shows, and films, and it has some of my best videos that I've ever made. So if you'd like to see that, go check it out. I'm sure you will like the content that you see. But for now, my name is Manga Artist, and now that you managed to get through 2020, I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas, and that 2021 will be much easier on you. Stay strong, but most importantly, take care.